Hello there, adventurers, and welcome to Wally DM. Today we're going to look at version 2 of the puzzle, The Opposite Mirror. Now, the first version was a little bit dangerous for our adventuring party. This version here is going to be a little bit more on the humorous side. But we got to be very careful. If you're familiar with the term Rickroll, or if you think your players would be familiar with that, that is what this puzzle is going to set out to do. Now, I have to give credit to, there was a YouTube channel called The Player's DM, and he actually had a bunch of puzzles on his YouTube channel. In fact, that was one of the inspirations for me to start my own. But anyway, he had a puzzle on there where the players would need to figure out the opposites of about 5 words. And when they did the opposites of those words, it turned out to be a Rickroll. So what I've done is taken that idea, and I've expanded it on that to include it into my gaming session and to go along with the opposite mirror. So hope you like it, and let's have some fun. This is version 2 of the puzzle, The Opposite Mirror. Again, welcome to version 2 of The Opposite Mirror. This version is going to be a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more humorous than our previous puzzle. And if you haven't seen version 1 yet, again, I highly encourage you to watch that first, but it's not necessary. We'll just go over things. Here's the basic layout of the dungeon that I created. And we've got a door to the west, a door to the east. We've got a treasure chest, a table, a bed, and we've got a full-length mirror right here. The walls of this dungeon room are very, very smooth, with the exception of one stone block right here that sticks out of the wall about 2 or 3 inches. Now, a little bit different from version 1, neither one of these doors are locked. And in fact, if the party would like to go east or west, they're more than welcome to do so. They don't even need to solve the puzzle, they can go about their business. But we're going to make this a little bit interesting for them and kind of pique their curiosity and have them solve the puzzle. Now, if they investigate this stone block, again, different from version 1, this block does not push in, it does not pull out, it cannot be moved, and it is sticking out, like I said, it's sticking out about 2 or 3 inches. And no matter what the party does, they can hammer and chisel it. There is no way that they're destroying this rock. It is magically strong or what have you. They could cast, I don't know, stone to oatmeal, and it's still not going to work. So we've got this block here. And what this actually is it's going to conceal a magic item, or maybe something the party is looking for, or a key, or a map, or something like that. Now, up to the DM, the mirror can be active when they come into the room, and that would probably be the best way. And again, you have to develop a persona for the mirror. It can be some, when the party looks into it, they see like a ghostly old man standing there, or maybe a magic mouth type of a thing, or just a face, or some kind of magic mirror kind of a thing. I am using, if you're familiar with Resident Evil, the way I will be describing is a small child or a little girl in the mirror. She is transparent, and she'll be standing there looking at them. And I get my inspiration for this from the movie Resident Evil, because there was a creepy little girl there. They called the Red Queen. So if you're familiar with that, that's what I'm going for as far as my person that's going to be in the mirror. And of course, I'm going to use the line, "You're all going to die down here," and stuff like that, just because it's creepy and funny at the same time. So if the party investigates the chest or opens the chest, and again, up to the DM, it could be locked. It's really not necessary in this one, but maybe give your thief something to do. But they open this chest, and they're going to find a scroll. And I'm going to have my, we'll call her the Red Queen, in the mirror say, "Read me the password and I will unlock the safe for you." So, simple. Read me the password and she'll unlock the safe. So again, if they look into this treasure chest, they're going to find a scroll. And on this scroll are 5 words. and you can give this scroll to your players, and they should immediately see that these are 5 words written backwards, and all they have to do is say, my character shows this to the mirror, and they will be able to see in the mirror that these words are always, coming, take, me, down. And again, our opposite mirror is going to say, please read me the password. So if the players read always, coming, take, me, down, she's just going to sit there and she's going to cross her arms. She's going to look at them like they're stupid, maybe tap her feet, maybe turn around and start doing something else. But this ghostly image of this little girl is going to start to get annoyed if they don't get it right. And again, since this is the opposite mirror, just like in version 1, we've got to do the opposites of these words. And here is the warning before we go any further, that this is a Rickroll. And if you're not familiar with Rickroll, just do a quick Google search and you will see what I'm talking about. So if the players read the opposite of always is never. The opposite of coming is going. Opposite of take is give. Opposite of me is you. And the opposite of down is up.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you.
And if you, the DM or GM, successfully present this puzzle to your players, you have officially Rickrolled them. So hopefully they have a very good sense of humor, but if one of the players reads the opposite of these words into the opposite mirror, never gonna give you up, make sure you have like the Rick Astley song right there on standby and just hit play or something, and have this maybe have this little girl start doing a little dance, or getting a little crazy with it and say thank you very much, and then once they do that, this stone moves and falls out of here, revealing a safe and an item they were looking for, or some kind of reward for solving the puzzle. So that was version 2 of the opposite mirror, and again, it does involve Rickrolling your players, so definitely encourage you only to use this puzzle if your players have a sense of humor and they're not going to get angry and pissed off at you for Rickrolling them. That being said, if they do have a good sense of humor, then they're probably going to find this puzzle hilarious, and you guys are going to have just one of those humorous gaming sessions and be able to talk about it for years and games to come. So if you do use this puzzle and get a good response from it, please comment below. Let me know how it went. If your players didn't like it, I don't want to know. But no, just kidding. Would appreciate any comments or feedback if you were able to use this. And again, a shout out to the players DM who had the basics of this puzzle. I kind of built the whole mirror thing around it, but I remember watching the puzzle on his YouTube channel with the as far as using this opposite words to Rickroll players. And again, a big thanks to him for inspiring me for this puzzle and for my channel. So again, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and on to the next.